Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And with another new meta comes another new team that will allow you to get the free Awakened Masked Hero, the Time Traveler weapon. So, this weapon, 20% extra attack when equipped by Masked Hero, the Time Traveler. Well, 10% plus 20 because it's a sword. Is free to play. Like, you don't need to grind for this, you don't need to buy it. It comes as a stage drop, specifically from Story Quest, and it's all the way down towards the very bottom. The beauty makes her move. Chapter 13, Stage 8 unlock with the questionable EP requirements. This stage is funny because the first phase is a pretty weak Hinata. She does nerf your entire front line by quite a bit, but once you kill her, the hero walks in with 204,000 HP, 18,000 attack, and she gives herself a literal butt ton of buffs, and she gives herself an ult. So you need to either kill the hero as soon as she pops in, or have some way to survive it, which there's only about 2 teams that can do that. So, we're going to use the new Ogre's Pride team to nuke down the Masked Hero, because it is very much capable of doing 204,000 damage. It's just that we're going to need to go to turn 8 to get that extra Pierce power buff from Benimaru. So the first phase of the fight against Hinata, we don't want to kill her. We just want to get, some stacks of Benimaru without killing her. And by doing that, we're going to need a front line that's totally weak and full of orb changers. So let me build that team and I'll be right back. Alright, this is the team I have built. So we've got the new Benimaru, we've got the Momiji. We're going to bring, 4-star free-to-play Water Rimuru, 4-star free-to-play Wind Geld, and the free-to-play Rieger that came out last meta, technically, not last month. But, Orb Changer, Orb Changer, Orb Changer. We've taken off all of the attack gear from them and their supports, because I just don't want them to do damage. Because we need to send 6 hands of blues to get stacks of Benimaru, but sending 6 stacks of blue means doing damage to a pretty weak Hinata, and so making them even weaker than what they're already going to be with the Hinata debuffs is really what you're looking to do. That way you can get the stacks. You don't need Momiji up front at all to get the stacks of Benimaru until you're ready to nuke on turn 8. You just need to be able to get her ult in general, which makes it leave it up to, sometimes on the turn I'm ready to transition, I'll try and wait until I get a full 6-hand of someone and bring her in and send it. And then we've got Water Shuna in the back, who is yet another orb changer, and then also an ult buffer. So a lot of orb changing, maybe a little bit too much orange because we have 3 of them. You could bring another green orb changer if you want, it doesn't really matter. The point of the matter is that no one has attack gear on except Momiji. Alright, so popping into the fight, turn 1, you'll see after the intros that before we are even able to do anything, just a line of debuffs across our head. There you go. Boom. So many of them. So our already low attack stats with no attack gear have gotten even lower, which means that it's quite easy to send, numbers of orbs. Here, though, I think we're going to bring Momiji in, and then we're going to send her orbs just to get her a little bit extra gauge. And, see the chunks of health we're taking off right now? Yeah, that's not really what you want to do. So now that we've gotten her a little bit of ult, we'll bring Rimuru back in. And now it's just a game of try and send some blues. We don't have any real good hands here, so we're going to send these nerfed greens. Yeah, 300 damage, that's what we're looking to do here. Alright, 2 hands of oranges, that we can work with. So, boom, boom, orb change, and who has the lower attack stat? 48-8, 49-7, and 5,000. So Geld is the weakest, so he will hit last. As little damage as possible. After a couple turns, Hinata does get some extra element resistance, which means she's just, a little bit more tanky to our damage, which is good, because again, we don't want to do too much here. So, it's 2 stacks of Benimaru. The ult damage, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't matter that Momiji is not up front, because it's just going to affect her regardless. It only matters when we hit turn 8 or beyond that it's going to be a difference maker. But we haven't had any stacks, we don't have a lot of points to use, so let's just go ahead and send these oranges. And that's pretty much what you're going to do. Synergy is not great, There's the element. Awesome. Let's go ahead and... Oh, wow. Okay, not much we can really do there, huh? Alright, let's just send the greens. We'll get some points now. 1,000 damage. Wait, why did it go up? Why are we doing more damage now? Now I'm confused. We must be getting a trait somewhere or something. Alright, well that... Wow. I mean... We could transition right here, huh? Yeah, we could. Okay, so let's green convert. Alright, we'll pull that blue orb in. We'll give it to Momiji. And we can use Geld. Yeah, it's only turn 6, though. So we should not have done that, actually. So you know what? Let's bring Shuna in. She doesn't have the nerf, though. So we're going to do a lot of damage that I don't really want to do here. 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, we need to go 2 more turns. I don't know why I've just spaced on that when that's what I've been preaching this entire time. Yeah, I mean, that'll work. Okay, so another stack. We'll get Shuna out of here. We'll bring Water Rimuru back in. Our alts should not do that much damage. So you out. And we'll use the Geld, or it doesn't really matter who. Actually, we could just ult swap away. Yeah, that's probably much better because we'll get more stacks here. Next turn is turn 7, which means, or turn 8, which means that we can actually access the 100% Pierce power from Benimaru. Now we just need an ult. So we need to kind of play around to get a full hand of orbs for Momiji, which actually, here we go again. Green orb change. Cool. Alright, we'll pull Momiji in for Rimuru. Alright, and then we'll give all those orbs to her. I guess I should have done the ult swap first and then done that. Oh well. Does this actually get her ult? It does. Okay, so yeah. Let's go ahead and put these 2 stacks on. So that's another 20% ult damage. We'll kill Hinata and we'll transition into the hero phase with at least an ult from Momiji, and hopefully, yeah, enough points to actually use our buffs, which we have 3. We have Momiji's personal skills, and then the ult buff from Shuna. Plenty. And then we have a stack of Benimaru to get the 100% Pierce power. So Hidden Episode 3, that will always happen when you take out Hinata. We'll skip ahead, that way you can watch it yourself. And then the hero comes in, and instead of putting a line of debuffs on us, she puts a line of buffs on her, and an instant ult. So here, if you do not kill her on this turn, she will 100% wipe your front line out. And then if she has follow-up attacks, which I think she does, she'll kill your back line. So, let's go ahead and bring in Shuna for Rieger. Excellent. We'll do an orb change and alt buff just for funsies onesies. She does have guard and super guard, so our orbs will not do the most damage, but hey, something is better than nothing. And then we can bring Rimuru in, I guess. And then we can change that 1 green orb. And then use the 2 Momiji buffs. So guaranteed synergy resistance down, guaranteed pierce, and fire attack. And now we'll use Benimaru for 100% pierce power. And I'm fairly confident Momiji can kill. Fairly confident. And on top of that, everyone else is getting the buffs too, even though their attack lowered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And Momiji does 260. Okay, so, just a little bit over. Of course, you can bring other support characters if you want, if your Momiji does not quite do that much damage. But, we used a bunch of free-to-play characters, the Protector, the actual, meta unit, and then Water Shuna, who came out in, August of 2022. So she's been around. You could also bring the new Hakuro. I mean, he would work fine, too. And he's a single target, so you might actually be a little bit better off there. He just wouldn't get that fire buff from Momiji, but this team can certainly do it. The most important thing is remember to make your characters as weak as possible on their attack stats up front. That way you can stack. But there you go. Once you hit next, and once this scene plays, secret scene number 5, hidden episode number 5, as soon as you finish this, there will be a free awakened 1-star hero sword in your gift box that you can put on the hero, or you could just use it because it's a free awakened piece of gear and you need it because you're a newer player. And just give it to somebody and they'll do, more damage. But that's how you acquire it with the new Momiji and Benimaru. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.